Hello, and welcome to my advisory class with Mrs. Rush. I am Mrs. Rush, and I am happy to meet you today. Um, First, let me tell you a little bit about myself. I have three kids. We have Davis, and he is 10. And then we have Reagan, and she is 8. And we have Indy, and she is 3. And actually, my kids are about to have birthdays. Well, two of my kids are about to have birthdays pretty soon. So their ages will change pretty soon. I love to read, travel, and to be with my family. Here are some pictures of some places that we've gone. We went on a cruise this summer. We've been to Disneyland. This is when we went to Portland. I have been teaching at iSucceed since 2008, and I teach history and social studies, and I also teach dual credit as well. Okay, as your advisory teacher, you probably wonder, what does an advisory teacher do? One thing that I do is that I can be a friend to students, and I can be someone for them to talk to. And I have some students that I really am pretty good friends with and that I really enjoy talking to. And so that's something that I can do. I can help you get started with your classes. I can help you if you run into any problems. I have some students who maybe can't reach their teacher at some time, and I can kind of help them track them down. So that can be one of my jobs as well. My big job is to help with attendance. Most of my students have 3 classes, and so 3 classes breaks down to 90 lessons that they need to do overall. Okay. So that means 10 lessons per week. All right. Because if you break that down into the number of weeks that we have, yada, 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 it's kind of boring. So it's really important to know what a lesson is. Okay. So a lesson is going to take you through, like, everything that has the number 1 is going to be a lesson. Does that make sense? Okay, so you're going to have your intro to lesson 1, maybe a couple of workbooks, maybe a video, and then maybe like a checkpoint. Okay. Whatever goes in with lesson 1, that's with lesson 1. Okay. And then we'll go on to lesson 2. So that is completing a lesson. And some students have some fancy ways to keep track of their lessons, and I'm not even sure what all of those fancy ways are. But it's just important to remember to do 10 lessons every week. And I tell my students, if you're in history and English and math, okay, then you would do 3 lessons from each class. And then maybe on the last day, do an extra lesson and just make sure that you rotate where you do that extra lesson. And then maybe go through all your other lessons and make sure that they're all, that everything is done, and make sure that it's all graded and that it's all done up to par. So that would be my advice for advisory students. But if you have any other questions, please do not hesitate to ask me. Okay. You can reach me through IM. You can reach me through email. Whatever you can do. Okay. My phone number is also available as well. So there we go. And I hope that you have a great quarter. Talk to you later. Bye.